Okay, Coach, your team, like last night, played well in spurts. This match, you had 52 digs as a team, which is a very good number in 3 sets. But what were your overall thoughts on the match?
I thought overall it was a better effort than last night, which I'm pretty pleased with. After a pretty disappointing match yesterday, I thought the kids came back mentally in a place where they could be competitive. I thought again we had a good warm up. I thought we were in a good place. I didn't think we were flat. I didn't think last night was still weighing on their minds. I think they put themselves in a position where they could compete. So I was pretty happy about that.
Rachel Craig had another good match, following up a good match from her last night. What was the key to Rachel's success tonight?
Well, these things go in cycles. She had a great beginning of the season and then struggled a little bit the last couple of weeks, and now she's getting in a little bit of a groove. Those things go cyclical. As a middle, I played middle for 20 years when I was playing it. The success of a middle hitter is really depends on how good the ball control is, how good the passing is. So the setter can put them in the offense. Bad passes, middles are worthless. And I think one of the things that has turned the corner a little bit, I think our ball control's been a little bit better, a little bit more consistent the last several matches, and that's given her a chance to have the kind of impact that she can have.
This week you hit more of the meat of the NSIC.
Gotta love the NSIC.
With a pair of ranked teams at the moment, Duluth Tuesday, and then Northern State comes here next Saturday with Moorhead sandwiched in between the two. What does your team have to work on the most in the next week of matches?
I think consistency and a little mental toughness. We have to understand that teams are going to score points. Teams are going to make great plays. We can't let that affect how we approach the game and they just made a great play. I can't make a mistake now, or I made a mistake on that last play. I can't make a mistake this time. We can't worry about that kind of thing. We've got to stay aggressive and stay consistent with that aggressiveness. And one of the things I've been telling the team the last couple of weeks is excellence is always within arm's reach. It doesn't matter what the last play was, what the last 20 plays were. This play, excellence was within your reach, and that's what we got to focus on, and just make the plays we can make.
All right,
I'm looking forward to the challenge, but that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a challenge.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Okay, Rachel, you're coming off back-to-back matches where you hit for a pretty high percentage. But in particular, what was working for you tonight?
I think just like getting the pass to the setter helps a lot, because then I can run quick and things on the net. When the setter has to run around, I'm not an option anymore, so that helped. And
Your team as a whole this weekend played well in spurts, but not so well in others. What's the key to finding that consistency next week?
Well, what we just talked about in the locker room is mental toughness, and our coach says we play good for 3/4 of the game or half the game, and then we'll break down when something bad happens. So I think just realizing when we need the next point, and if there's a mistake, just brush it off and focus on the next point, and don't let them go on runs. I think that's what we need to focus on.
All right, thanks, Rachel.